our newest product here. It's secure the deal first and sell later. Once again, you heard that correctly. Secure the deal first and sell later. Well, what does that mean? Well, we're talking to the realtors. If there's any realtors out there, that is, maybe saying, hey, I'm not, making enough commissionable income. Sometimes, because of the interest rate, the market is slow. There's not enough inventory. Well, here's a new enlightenment for you from the Broker Realtor Connect. You can double your commission with one client. Yes, double your commission with one client. And that's what secure the deal first and sell later means. You can help your clients buy their next home before selling their current home by using short-term financing. It can be 30 to 60 days. Basically, they're going to just tap into their equity because, at the end of the day, when it closes escrow, they're going to sell their home. And so, then they're going to say, well, now let's go and look for a home, but, those days of how we used to do business the old way is not the same business that you do it the new way. And so how do you win? You turn sellers into qualified buyers fast, unlock the equity with the short-term financing, and you help clients make strong, non-contingent offers. You close 2 deals and you get 2 commission checks, and you keep your pipeline moving in any market. And so your clients win and you win. And so, you turn one transaction into 2. And so if you're a realtor out there, looking and you're still doing business the old way, you need to, maybe think about, how you're doing your business, re-strategize and rethink it. But, you can partner with MKG Enterprises Corp and create more closings with confidence. And so, about this program that we have, MKG Enterprises Corp, we're making it easier than ever to access cash from your property, even if it has unique attributes. Whether you're a self-employed borrower, have a non-traditional property, or need a high loan amount, we've got you covered. Up to $5 million with no seasoning and no cap on cash outs. You heard that correctly. No seasoning and no cap on cash out requirements. And it's available in all 50 states and the DC. Now, you do have to have a FICO score of at least 600. Anything below 600 won't be eligible. No credit or limited credit borrowers allowed. Non-occupant co-borrowers is also accepted. And you can have 1 year tax return and 1 year of self-employed operations. And so we don't need 12-month bank statements. We can just use 1 year of tax returns. You can take the cash out proceeds that can be used for an asset depleting income or potentially a reverse mortgage alternative. And so let's get into the, I would say into a little bit more into the benefits of the unique properties. So when we're talking about unique properties, we're talking about the non-warrantable co-ops, condo tails, and small condos, unpermitted additions, and multiple ADUs. Once again, unpermitted additions and multiple ADUs, mixed use and other zoning types, homes on acreage with no limit. So this is more your rural areas, your farmers, people that have pistachios, almonds, out there, maybe have generational, farmers, but can't get the financing they need for their homes or their properties. We're talking about vineyards, orchards, wineries, agricultural properties, seasonal off-grid and hobby farms. You can use this cash out proceeds for investments, renovations, or financial flexibility. You can invest into, maybe buying more equipment, maybe paying for your labor, your farm labor, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you can use that. But I will go ahead and say that all loan programs are subject to credit approval and property eligibility. Loan terms, interest rates, and guidelines are subject to change at any time. But once again, we do creative lending. We have a creative lending program tailored to you, the borrower. It can be, like I said, you can be an investor, you can be a farmer, You can be, someone that's looking to, acquire, sell your first home, but then don't have to necessarily sell it and can go and buy another one by using the equity. We're talking condotels, non-warrantable condos, co-ops, units under 500 square feet. They can be a studio, a loft, kitchenettes. These are perfect for the unconventional space and urban living. And unique properties, we're talking about mixed use, unpermitted additions, deed restricted, manufactured outbuildings are welcome too. But on the manufactured homes, you want to make sure that you also own the land as well as the asset or the property. You can't, have, because some of these mobile home parks, they do have, mobile homes for sale, but you don't own the land. With those, we just can't get you, we just can't lend on those kind of, manufactured homes. Also double wides, single family residents with acreage and hobby farms. We're talking about no acreage limits on agricultural and rural zoning is considered ideal for small farms, ranches, and open land. You might not want to live in the city. You might want to live in the country. You might want to have, your cattle, your farm, your horses. We got this is the program that's meant, for those people that want to live, outside of the city limits. We're also welcoming the work visas, EAD borrowers, DACA, OPT, J visas, students, treaty visas are also okay. No credit score needed with a valid work authorization. There's limited on a no credit accepted. We got jumbo loans available without the traditional credit. We look beyond the score and we look at the story. And so that's the difference, not looking at just the credit, but looking beyond that and looking at your story, your history, and your unique situation and your unique properties. Asset depletion programs. You can use your asset as income, pair it with other income sources, and that's a great reverse mortgage alternative with flexibility. Unlimited cash out refinance, no seasoning. You can get cash even if your home is listed and buy your next home before you sell your current one. We also are telling you that gift funds are also welcome. So these are what, this is the new way of doing business with mortgage business and getting out of the old way of thinking, because the way you used to do business in the past, we're thinking outside of the box. And gift of equity, down payment, or reserves are eligible on investment properties too. And you can avoid the high bank statement rates, remove one-time losses and disallowed expenses, and, basically maximize qualifying income with custom calculations, departing residence equity advantage. You can remove the DTI if 30% of the equity is listed and streamline your next purchase approval. And only 6 months reserve is required. This applies to all loan sizes. Cash out can qualify. You keep more of your savings available. And like I said, the 1 year tax return option or for self-employed borrowers, this is great for new businesses and entrepreneurs. It's basically we're priced like a full doc with flexible loan to value ratios. And if you have an LLC, you can also have the title in an LLC for an investments. You can close in your business name for privacy, maintain the liability protection on rentals. Non-occupant and co-borrowers is also allowed. And so you can use a blended ratio to help you qualify, on purchases, for cash outs, second homes. We'll get more into, a little bit more into non-occupant and co-borrowers, in our next show. But your maximum loan amount or your minimum loan amount can be as little as $100,000, with an exception of $80,000 on a case-by-case basis. And so we're basically telling you, hey, with a minimum loan amount of 100,000 on an exception of 80K on a case-by-case basis, we're serving small balance loans. And so we're not looking at, the big loans. We're also looking at the small, loans that, is making it affordable for you, because you might not want to go out and get, a $500,000 loan. You might want to get an $80,000 loan. You might want to get a $100,000 loan because the payments might be affordable for you, where, you can afford a couple of $100, $300-400 on that loan. And so we're looking at, people that are not, trying to be priced out of the market. You can also use alimony and child support relief. You can remove that from your income instead of add it as to the debt, which helps improve your DTI ratio significantly. And so, like I said, we are looking at unique situations, unique properties, and also for individuals with, unique situations. that are looking to, buy real estate and buy mortgage, and pretty much buy a home. Rental income on departing the home, no lease deposits or landlord history is required, and you can use your projected income or your projected rent to qualify. We're also accepting foreign nationals, expat program, no US credit is required. That's no problem. We have financing available globally to be determined. Pre-approvals are very much encouraged. And so you don't also have to have, full pre-approval and a property address. You can start getting, everything in a row, getting your self ready, to go out and start shopping with a, to be determined pre-approval. And you can lock in your options before you're shopping with fast turnarounds and flexible documentations. And you can use your cash out proceeds for investments, renovations, or financial flexibility. Give us a call at 559-412-7248. NMLS ID number is 1370394. You can visit us online at mkgenterprisescorp.com, and learn about this creative lending, mortgage solutions, basically, powered by MKG Enterprises Corp. We're not going to be, like the other, people out there in the industry that's going to turn you down where, they're saying no and we're saying yes. But if you like what you're hearing, check us out, let us price you out, give you a free quote and estimate. And, you can pretty much, get the house that you like. And if you're not interested in living in the city and you're looking at living in the rural areas, check out MKG Enterprises Corp.